Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of things are happening today. Nintendo decides to drop a Direct today, so that's the main thing. Knockout City is being featured on the Prime Gaming Insider, and they're apparently going to be showing off some Season 3 stuff. So I have exactly 50 minutes to make this prediction video. So let's get started. Let's talk about the season's theme. You've been seeing those holographic eyes pop up everywhere. You can tell by like the colors and the fact that it's one eye and not two. It's probably this funky purple alien thing. It's called Zorly. So, you know what I think? I think the season's theme is aliens. Aliens. Earlier on stream they released a equation which, if you were to solve it, would give you the number of characters in the name of the season. And people have been saying it's 8, people have been saying it's 6. So the season's theme is either aliens or aliens with 2 exclamation marks. This is a prediction on what we're going to see for Season 3, as well as my general thoughts on Season 2. Speaking of, Season 2, Fight at the Movies. It gets a positive rating. I don't think this game has been out long enough for me to give it like an S tier or a D tier or anything like that. I simply give it a positive rating. Now to talk about the stage, Hollywood Drive-In is a really fun stage. Having the center area change to different sets it definitely makes the map feel a lot larger than it actually is. I definitely really like the stage. My favorite stage, however, is still Rooftop Rumble. Nothing has topped that for me yet. Now to talk about the Season 3 stage, if we are getting aliens, or at the very least some kind of sci-fi theme, then the new map will probably be like, I don't know, some kind of alien spaceship. Although, the map has to be in Knockout City, right? Like, that's kind of the point, is all of this takes place in one city. Maybe it's some kind of like Area 51-esque laboratory map. That'd be cool too. There'd be like danger goo you could knock people in with your balls. Speaking of balls, I don't know if they confirmed a new special ball for this season. But if they do add one, I don't know, it'll probably have something to do with sci-fi or aliens. Maybe it's a gravity ball that allows you to walk on ceilings and crap. That's actually really cool, holy crap. Yeah, gravity ball? Yeah, I'm gonna rush you down on the ceiling and just beam you in the forehead and make you look like a complete moron with the gravity ball. Yeah, I think I want a gravity ball now, that sounds awesome. Or if not that, I don't know, maybe a tracker ball that when you hit an enemy, it basically gives you X-ray vision on that specific enemy. It's basically a lesser version of the Super X-ray vision. I'm just trying to think of ideas, make a prediction. I was mechanically speaking right about the soda ball, but I think for this season I'm just gonna go crazy ass prediction. It's gonna be a gravity ball. You're gonna be able to like walk on walls and ceilings and crap and just beam people in the forehead. That's my prediction. It's gonna be some wacky sci-fi ball that bends physics in some way. Now let's talk about playlists for a second, because there's some stuff to discuss about the playlists or the game modes. I was expecting more from the game modes. Like, if you look at my Season 2 predictions, and then you look at what we got, I mean, don't get me wrong, 8-player free-for-all is a fun mode, and Team Elimination is pretty good too. It's a very competitive game mode. Speaking of that, let me discuss the elephant in the room really quick. The League Play changes. If you've been living under a dodgeball-sized rock, allow me to elaborate a little bit. So, in Season 3, they've confirmed they're replacing the regular Team KO for League Play, which is the competitive ranked play, with the Team Elimination variant, sort of a last man standing as opposed to a first to 10, which is fine. It's the more competitive game mode, which is fine. I don't care about that. But they're also removing Face Off, which is kind of an issue. Every game should have a 1v1 mode. It doesn't really matter how good or bad it is, it just needs to be something that exists. Yeah, it's still gonna be in private match, like you're still gonna be able to do 1v1s, but why remove it from League, right? Like, yeah, Knockout City isn't the most interesting or complex game to play 1v1s in, but I feel like it's a necessary mode. Plus, I think it's important to have more than one game mode for something like Ranked, right? At least have, like, all of the basic, like, 3v3, 2v2, 1v1, maybe even 4v4. I feel like that should be a standard for something like competitive play. Superpowers was really fun. I'm semi-excited for it to come back in the last week of the season. But at the same time, It's definitely a fun concept, and it's probably the closest thing I'll get to a class kind of game mode. I want like a game mode where you could pick your own special ball, and like that's your specialty class that you can use for that duration of the game. I don't know, just seems like a fun idea. Balancing the mechanics on all that, I think the game is fine as is. I think the game is perfectly balanced. I think there doesn't need to be any changes whatsoever. Okay, well there's one. If you watched my last video, you might know I'm strongly against self-passing. I think it's a lame mechanic. I think it shouldn't be used. It's a lame mechanic. Like, it's one thing to use it in 1v1, fine, you get overcharged 1, right? But, like, I encounter people that start using it in, like, the 3v3 modes, and that's not okay. Like, come on. When you have literal teammates to pass to, and you self-pass, you're just beneath me. I'm just a better person than you if you self-pass in a literal team mode. There's teammates right there you can reflect the ball off of and get the ball twice as fast and twice as easy without juggling your own nuts, alright? That's all I'm going to say on it. I'm not going to get into it because it already annoys me incredibly. Quality of life changes is something I do want to discuss because there are a lot of those that I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping we get more loadout slots, because there's only 3 right now, and even something as simple as increasing it from like 3 to 5 would be awesome. Like, just having the ability to make more brawlers would be a nice feature. The queue times in Knockout City aren't that great. I mean, it's an EA published game, so there's not much we're going to be able to do about the servers and all that. But energy drinks, they're like little XP boost things when you drink them. It gives you like a bonus hour where you get, 5 times as much XP when you get a certain KO, right? But because of how dumb the queue times can be, you end up wasting like 10 or 20 minutes of it. I want to see energy drinks last like a set amount of games rather than like a length of time. Like, if every energy drink lasted 10 matches, or hell, maybe 5, I would take 5 set matches of bonus XP. I'd also like to see some menu changes. I'd like the ability to scroll down in certain menus. It's gotten to the point where I have so many outfits now that I have to hold down the left stick for like a good 20 seconds just to get to the other end of the screen. Yeah. Especially bundles. Like the bundles menu, I would like the ability to go down a row and like look at other things. Because eventually what's going to happen is you're going to have so much in your game that scrolling from one side to the other side is going to take minutes. Like, at the rate that you're going. So I definitely like to see some menu changes, things are more organized, all that. Others, like, smaller predictions. I don't think we're going to see a new energy drink. Maybe we get an energy drink that's, like, bonus XP for special balls. I could see that happening. Season 3 crew vehicle. Season 1 we got the basic car. Season 2 we got the limousine. Season 3, if it's going to be sci-fi, I think the Season 3 crew vehicle might be a truck of some kind. Like an armored truck. Maybe it'll be like some kind of spaceship. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there for like smaller predictions and stuff. What am I doing? I'm not even talking about lore. I'm the lore guy. I'm supposed to be talking about lore. So Season 3 is going to be important for lore for a couple of reasons. We get to learn more about this funky purple alien thing that I mentioned earlier. And we also get to learn more about the DJ, the space radio host guy who announces everything. Yeah, that guy, the guy we know nothing about. We don't even know his real name. We don't even know what he looks like. Yeah, getting to learn anything more about the DJ, arguably one of the most interesting characters in Knockout City in general, is going to be nice. Final touches, I still really want to see a campaign, like the ability to play Knockout City in single player. It can be a campaign or a story mode, which is what I really want. Or if there's gonna be aliens invading, I want to see like a PvE mode, or just like a COD Zombies-esque like co-op PvE mode. I feel like that would be a very nice addition, and keep it separate from Street Play maybe. Like sure, it might be cool as an event thing, but I just want to see it as, you know, just something you can play separately from Street Prelude Play. If you keep whatever mode in private match, and then you can just do that, that'd be nice. Story mode, which would be incredible, because this game has a lot of lore potential, and I want to see it realized. Honestly, I just want to beam Zorly in the forehead with like 3 multi-balls. Okay, that's just what I want. I want my giant, I want a giant robot fight, goddammit. Please. I know it's not that hard. Well, it's kind of hard, but it's not that hard. Anyway, this predictions video is a lot sloppier than my last one, but I don't have as much time to make it, considering they're probably going to release a trailer in like 20 minutes. So, I'll see you guys around. Take care of yourself.